Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Diablo 4 video.
Another one.
That's right, we're back at it again and we have a brand new system called Tempering. Today, I'm gonna walk you through you step by step and give you a full guide so you can get the best out of all your gear with this tempering guide. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, with Season 4 Loot Reborn, the blacksmith is revamped and he has a brand new system that can give you some amazing new abilities to all of your different items. Now, first thing first, I highly suggest that you only do this on gear 925 items, but there are a few occasions where you can still do this if you're trying to get to a capstone, or if you just have the materials, want to play around and make yourself a little bit powerful until you get a better item, because you will get better items, especially those with higher affixes. Now, there are a whole bunch of different recipes that you can get throughout the game. Once you get these recipes, you can come over here to the blacksmith and then you can apply it. For the chest, it's only defense and utility. The other ones are not highlighted because you can't put these affixes on the chest piece. For the chest piece, we have Profane Cage with some pretty nice stats on there. Natural resistances, so you can boost up your resistances. Worldly Endurance, so you can have those kind of stats. Or Blood Endurance, if you are focusing on your blood type of build. Now that we went over the defensive stats, let's go over to some of the utility tempering sets. We have Worldly Fortune for lucky hit chance. Thorn Army, of course, is going to be for your Thorn build. And then we have Profane, Innovation, and then Natural Schemes. Of course, this is just going to be for the Necromancer. Whatever character that you choose is going to have its own set of different tempering recipes that you will have to collect in the open world. And then you come over here to the blacksmith with those tempering recipes. And then whatever gear that you choose will have all of these different legendary, different tempering things that you can put on your armor. Now that you have figured out what type of armor that you want, the material cost is actually not that bad, and it doesn't cost gold. That is a beautiful thing, which means you don't have to worry about spending your gold on tempering. But there is one drawback. As you can see, I am decrepified. Now that's not horrible because of the build that I'm using, but here's the thing, it's a little bit of RNGs when it comes to these types of things. You can get yourself a good piece of 925 gear and everything can line up just right, but you're only going to have so many times that you can roll to get whatever stat that you want. You see right here, it says temper rolls, re-rolls 5. I have 5 chances to not only get the right roll that I want on one slot, but on 2 slots. So you're going to have 2 different types of tempers that you can put on your armor piece, but it's all random and it's all RNG. So you can have the best piece in the world and you can screw up the tempering and you'll be looking for a whole nother new piece. So it is a little bit of RNG that's in here. I'm at Geek Hall. I've gotten, I would say, decent results from over here with my tempering. You know, I've had just a few pieces that didn't get exactly what I want, but for the most part, I did. All right, so that is the chest piece, right? You have all of these different recipes that you can use for your chest piece. You only have so many rerolls that you can use, and you only have 5 chances to get whatever that you want for 2 different slots. So you kind of have to get a little bit lucky, my dude, you know? So for this piece, I decided to go with the armor right here because I'm only going to have a few more rolls and I didn't really want to screw things up. And let me show you how things can get good and bad. Alright, this is one of my pieces that I've used at 925 and it kind of worked out until I got a better piece. Alright, now for me, I'm trying to go with golem damage. You're going to have bone finesse for bone builds, profane, summoning, natural, blood, and shadow. For whatever build that you want, you have all of these different stats for every single armor piece. Alright, so back to the arms, the greaves. I'm trying to get golem damage because I'm using the golem build. from my neck roll. Here we go with the tempering. Fingers crossed, do I get it on the first roll? And no, I got summoning damage. Now, summoning damage will help out with my ultimate ability with the summoning dead army, but that's about it. So I must continue with the reroll. Remember, you only get 5 chances at this, but I really want golem damage. Golem damage is essential if you're going to be taking out those bosses. So even if I don't get another slot for my tempering, I need to hit my golem damage. And I got skeletal. Now skeletal isn't bad because I do use skeletal mages and that would help out, but it's still not the golem damage, you know? So I kept trying, kept re-rolling, and yeah, as you can see right here, I only have 4 more rolls. So you're seeing what I'm seeing in real time. Skeletal mages again. Now, this is where I get a little bit nervous. After my second roll, if I don't hit it on my first or second roll, I'm going, oh God. Because now I got to think about that other prefix that I can put on here, right? Because you can get 2 different prefixes that you can stick on this. So summoning damage again. I'm like, oh God, oh God. I'm literally down to just a few more rolls and I still haven't hit my golem damage. This is what can happen to you. This is what happened to me with a 925 piece. And even though I don't have everything set up perfectly for this, still, it reminds me that you can get the best piece and it just doesn't work out because it is RNG. But you know what? I still needed that golem damage and I was like, you know what? I have other 925 pieces. Not as good as this one right here, but why not? You never know what's going to happen. And then finally, on the last roll that I was going to hit, bam. Not only did they give me golem damage, they gave me the max version, 105%. Now, I was super ecstatic, right? And then it just hit me. I have 1 roll left, which means I only have 1 chance to put another prefix on this. I can go with any one of these that I want to use, but I only got 1 shot. So, you know, like I said, it's a little tricky game that you have to play. I try to figure out how many times you want to roll to hit what prefix that you want, but make sure you have 2 on there. It's a game. It's a good game, and it could definitely help you boost out your power. And here we go for the last tempering, and Iron Maiden. I don't use that. So now I have 1 useless spot right here for Iron Maiden size, but at least I got my golem damage. Now, of course, I've done this plenty of times, and I've got pieces where they worked out just perfectly. But that is essentially how tempering is going to work in Diablo 4. A little bit of RNG, and yes, once you are done with that roll, you cannot use it anymore. So choose wisely and good luck out there with your tempering, my dude. But for right now, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. And don't forget to subscribe. We're right here at Karpo Gaming, upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. As always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.